We first found out about Maverick's condition known as congenital diaphragmatic hernia at the beginning of April, around the 27-week pregnancy mark. And obviously very concerned, never heard of this. And within like 24 hours, we had Googled everything and we're very freaked out about the diagnosis.
Yeah, I remember getting the diagnosis and remembering that I actually had a friend whose daughter had the same condition, which is super rare. And so I reached out to her immediately and she told us everything about St. Pete and Johns Hopkins and Dr. K's, and that is what led us here.
And obviously we had to find some place to live because we couldn't afford a mortgage back home and expenses back home while being down here for an indefinite amount of time. And I've always heard of the Ronald McDonald House, but honestly didn't really give it much thought and just knew that the one in Atlanta was for families at like CHOA, and other than that, we had no idea. So I reached out like as soon as possible to the team here at the East House of St. Petersburg, and we set up a tour within a month.
And we were super impressed when we got here. First of all, we were greeted with smiles. We were automatically just feeling like we were welcomed and at home. And that was super important to us because we knew that we were about to walk into a hard season. And it was just great to know that we were welcomed and that we had a place to stay.
Yeah, all of the hard challenges of everyday living while we're down here were just taken away, from meals to worry about.
Even laundry detergent, the things that you don't think that you need.
Very little things. The fact that we're very close to the hospital where he'd be born and then taken care of. So we automatically knew this is where we needed to stay to provide the best support for mom and baby when he arrived. Thank you really doesn't even begin to cut it. Really, again, we wouldn't be able to even afford a place to stay. We might have to live out of our car, you know, if it wasn't for the Ronald McDonald House, or if we were required to pay rent somewhere, we might have had to sell our home and we wouldn't have had a place to bring this guy home to. And so the donors make this all possible. Every single meal, every single room, the fact that we have comfortable beds to sleep in and have a good restful night. Really, the donors make that possible. Even from the staff that we get to see and we get to talk to every day, and the volunteers who donate their time, this place could not run without the donors and without the volunteers.